Good evening, everyone. My name is Sweetie. Welcome back to my Zoom session. In this session, I'm going to tell you how can we perform a speaking test in a very comfortable way, and we can score high by following the simple tips and techniques. As we know, the speaking test has three parts. So today we will just discuss about the common tips which can help you in the speaking test, and mainly I'll be discussing that how can you perform your speaking test better. So let's get started. I'm just sharing some material with you. So let's have a look on the part 1 question. As you can see, this slide has friends related part 1 questions. So, in part one, as you know, this is a part in which your fluency is mainly checked by the examiners. So, whenever you are performing in part one, you need to make sure your answer should not be in yes or no. It should be always in sentences. For example, the questions which we do have on the screen right now is, do you have a small or large circle of friends? Then you can be honest while giving answers. If you have a large circle, then you can say yes, I do have a large circle. If you do not have so many friends, then yes, you can say I do not have many friends, because you are going to get your band score because of your speaking skills, not because of your ideas. The thing is how to make your speaking impactful. Always try to use good level of vocabulary words and use appropriate grammar. For example, if you want to answer this question, do you have a small or large circle of friends? If you have, then you can say, yes, I'm an extrovert kind of person by nature. I love to interact with people on the daily basis. So, yes, I have a huge friend circle. This is how, use appropriate vocabulary words according to the topic, according to the question. And if you do not have much friends, you can answer in this way. Well, I'm an introvert kind of person. I do not have many friends since my childhood. Even now, also, I hardly have one or two good friends. Next question is, how often do you see your friends? Then you can say, as I discussed earlier, I'm an introvert kind of person, so I do not like to interact much with the people. So I just see my friends once in a week or once in a month. So, whatever comes to your mind, you can answer honestly. Now, the next question is, what things do you like doing together? So, the question is about you like doing together. Listen the question properly and understand it. Only then you should answer. They're asking about the activities you like doing together. So you should here straightforwardly mention the activities. You can answer like this: I do various kinds of activities when I'm with my friends. I enjoy gossip. If we have a free time, then on the weekends we prefer to go for a movie. So mention the activities clearly. It should not happen that you're not giving a clear answer to the examiner. It can create a confusion. Now, the next question is, how important is to have close friends? So, whatever opinion you have, you can mention. You can answer this question in this way. Well, it is really important to have good friends in the life, because good friends are always helpful when we are in need. So, I would say everyone must have good friends. Now the question is, what makes a good friend? Here they are talking about the qualities. Simply you can mention the qualities which you feel that a friend should have. And while giving answer, you should use straightforward vocabulary. You can answer this question in this way. It is said that a friend in need is a friend indeed. So a friend should be helpful. He should be always available for you whenever you are in need. So these are the common qualities which a friend should have, in my opinion. Fine. So the point is, whenever you are giving answers, whether it's part 1, part 2, and part 3, listen the question carefully, and according to the question, it is really important to use appropriate vocabulary words. I hope you have understood that how we should answer the questions in speaking. Now I'll just share some common tips with you which can help in speaking. Just give me a minute, please. Now please look at this slide. I'll speaking best tips. The first thing is always answer the question directly. So whatever examiner is asking you, you should answer it straightforwardly without beating the bush. Fine. Paraphrase the question. You should always explain the question in a different way or in a different form the way examiner was asking you. Fine. And if required, you can give examples also in your question. For example, we were just discussing the question that what kind of activities you enjoy with your friends. Then you can mention there are various activities which I enjoy with my friends, such as watching movies. If we have time, we go for fishing. So then by using these words, for instance, such as for example, the vocabulary words can be used, and these phrases can be used to set example. For instance, such as, okay, and always use appropriate grammar and high level of vocabulary words. High level means the vocabulary word should be related to the topic. And if you want to make your speaking more impactful, use idioms. There are many common idioms which can be used to make your speaking impactful, such as do you like to go for movies? Then you can say, yeah, I am not fond of watching movies, but I go once in a blue moon with my friends. So this is how you can give your answer. You can make your speaking impactful by using idioms. So you can memorize some good common idioms and which can be used according to your question and according to the situation which comes. Fine. Another thing is you should be an active listener. I think this thing I told you in my previous lecture as well. If you do not understand the question, then simply ask your examiner very politely to repeat the question so that you can answer your question in a right way. If you want your examiner to make repeat, then simply you can say, pardon me, I did not get that. Could you please repeat that? So these are the basic tips, which you can follow to perform your part 1 in a better way. Now I'll just show you some sample answers that how we can give the part 1 questions answer properly. Just give me a minute. See, this is a slide here. So what kind of things make you happy? So answer is there isn't really one thing in particular, although I'm always in high spirits. Just check the vocabulary words which is used in high spirits on a Friday afternoon, and it's almost the weekend. I love that I have got a few days to relax and wind down from a heavy week. So, see, answer should not be in a single sentence. Answer should be always in sentences. And make sure whether you are dealing with part 1, part 2, or part 3, you have enough variety in your speaking, like good vocabulary words, and you should use even range of grammar as well. For example, in this question, on this slide, you can see although it's a linker which is given, you know, so it's almost the weekend. So, this is how you should always try your level best to show your skills, whether it comes to vocabulary or grammatical range. Fine. So, this session was all about how to deal with part 1. I hope this session is fruitful, and tomorrow I'll be sharing one more recording of my Zoom session Till that time, keep watching and keep preparing. Thank you.